Well, as Sarah would say, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. I am George, and I am here to talk to you about SFR, or better known as Scentsy Family Reunion. Every year in the summertime, Scentsy has a big convention, and it's called SFR. This year, it's going to be July 29th through the 31st in Minneapolis. So we have a great opportunity coming our way. But I know that some folks may be new on here and they may not be familiar with what SFR is. So I'm going to actually read you some information that is out on our workstation about SFR. It is our largest annual event. It's a celebration of Scentsy spirit. How many went to World Tour? Or even maybe last year's World Tour but couldn't get to this year's? Okay, SFR is a big world tour. You basically come together, you join your fellow Scentsy consultants for a high energy event filled with entertainment, training, recognition, and reveals. And there's so much fun. This will be, well, we joined in 2021, and our first SFR was done virtual because Linda had surgery, so she was basically bedridden for SFR in 2021. 2022, we went to Salt Lake. 23, we went to Charlotte. Last year in 2024, we made the trip down to Orlando. And every year, it's bigger. Last year's location was huge. It was at the Orange County Convention Center. I was going to say community. No, that's too small. Anyway, it was at the Orange County Convention Center, and it was an absolute huge, huge place. The end of month broadcast Heidi and Orville did just recently indicated that the location in Minneapolis was not going to be as big as Orlando, which in a way is a blessing. But let's get back to what SFR is. If you've ever been to any kind of convention, church convention, business convention, you go and you get a lot of information, you sit, you listen, you learn. That's basically what SFR is, but on a Scentsy level. And really with SFR, there's a whole lot more to do than just sit and listen. There's lots of activities going on at the beginning of every session. There's lots of entertainment, lots of music. If you like to get up and dance, then, get up and dance. But you're there with your Scentsy brothers and sisters, your Scentsy team. And it's just a great time. There's a lot of energy. It's also very much a lot of walking. So registration starts on March the 10th. And there is a fee for this. It's $350 per consultant or guest. So if you're a married couple, one of you is going to sign up as a consultant. The other one will sign up as a guest. And it is $350 per person. So how do we pay for that kind of thing? Start saving your money. When registration starts on the 10th, you are not required to pay the full $350. You're going to pay a deposit, and I think last year it was $50. And then you make monthly payments of $100 until your portion is paid off. So you really want to be there. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of recognition. You're going to see a lot of people go across stage. Many folks on this call right now have been across stage. There is a big night of recognition for every level of consultant. Not every level will go across stage, but there is a night for just recognition. Lots of training going on. You get to see all the folks from home office. If you watch any of the end of month broadcasts, or if you see any of the training sessions with Sarah and Jason, who used to do it, you're going to see all of those folks there. Chuck will be there. Dan, Heidi, and Orville obviously will be there. But it's a fun time. There's a lot to learn, and get prepared. Uh, Team up with your fellow consultants to figure out, if you're going to share a house, if you're going to share hotel rooms, do what you can to share some of those expenses so that it's not so costly for you. What do you get by going to SFR? Well, you're going to get a consultant spirit kit. It's going to include a t-shirt, a workbook, lanyard, name badge, ribbons for just about everything that you're going to attach to your name badge. But what you walk away with is a lot of Scentsy spirit and friendships. Even people that you don't even know, people that aren't on your team, you're going to be sitting in the hallway, you're going to be sitting on the floor, you're going to be sitting having lunch. You're going to see a lot of other consultants. Say hello. It's amazing how many people you can meet. But it's a fun time. So how do you find out more information about this? Excuse me. Go out to our Scented Bliss family Facebook group and search for SFR. You're going to see a lot of information about SFR in years past, and that's okay. But it's going to give you an idea about what SFR is and what you're going to get out of it. As we begin to post stuff as it relates to SFR 2025, let's use that hashtag SFR 2025, or I'm sure Tracy will probably come up with one that she may want to use specifically for Scented Bliss so that we can search for those types of posts. But get excited. You're going to hear a lot about it. You're going to hear some great information from everyone following me. But just know at the end, unfortunately, I'm going to have to sign off here very soon. But there isn't anybody on this call that cannot answer a question about SFR. If you've got questions, ask. It's going to be a fun time. And I hope you all have a great day, great night with our learning tonight on the monthly gathering. Next is Katrina.
Hello. Thank you, George, so much. I really appreciate that.
Sure
So
thing.
more SFR questions, let us know at the end and we will get those covered for George. Right now I'm going to talk to you about the Scentsy Connect app. I did post it in the monthly gathering event page. Actually it's the blog post that goes to the Scentsy Connect app, but you need that to follow up with your customers. This has got to be the easiest bingo check because it does not cost you $1. It does not, it might take a few minutes, but it's not going to take you any time. And I'm trying to pull mine up right now. So that's probably not going to be readable, but this is my app on the Connect down here at the bottom. It shows the task that I need to get done. This morning, I went ahead and took care of my new orders, but I was afraid they were going to all disappear. So I didn't get them all done so that I could show you. There's delivered orders and reorder products that I need to take care of. You only have to follow up with 5 customers 3 months out of the 5. That's 15 people. I'm doing mine daily. And if you do it daily, that's going to knock out your people. There's no reason you can't get this check mark. This is the easiest bingo check mark you can possibly get. And don't forget on bingo, if it's in multiple spots, you get to check them all for one time. So I don't have the bingo board in front of me, but if Scentsy Connect is on 2 different spots, you get to check it twice just for doing it once. And that's for any of them other than register for SFR. Obviously you can only do that once, but you still get to check it more than once. So you don't have to do 25 different things. Some of those things are on there twice. So that's kind of nice for them to give us a little cheat. So the link is in the Bliss event. Otherwise, just search Scentsy Connect in your workstation. That's actually how I found the blog post so that I could post it for you guys. And from there, I'm going to turn it over to Ryan so he can take care of his subject.
Hello, hello. I'm going to talk to you guys about being active in 1 month and how to earn 500 PRV in a month. Guys, this is really, really easy. If you think about it, 250 PRV to be active, right? For the new goals. That's one party. Book one party and make a qualifying party. You're active. You have to do that 1 month. Preferably, you want to do it every month, right? But you only really need to do it 1 month to check that bingo square. 2 parties is 500 PRV. 2 qualifying parties is 500 PRV. When you break it down into small goals like that, it's really not that hard to reach them. Some of you guys might be like, well, I'm struggling to get parties, right? Think about how you're asking it, right? As people who share Scentsy, when you ask somebody, do you want to do a party? The biggest answer we fear is what? No, right? The 2-letter word, no. Well, why don't you change the way you ask it so that no becomes the answer you're looking for? For instance, ask somebody if they'd be opposed to having a party for you. If they answer you no, that's what you want. They're not opposed to having a party for you. Great. So instead of having no as a bad reaction, change it to a good reaction. It's how you ask it. More people are liable to say no in that instance than a yes, because no comes naturally to us, especially when we're asked things. Unless you're like Amber, who likes to talk to everybody, then, you know, the answer's probably liable yes. But think about how you're asking it. Don't just come out and ask, do you want to do a party for me? Make it personal. Make it a connection. We're in the connection business. We don't sell Scentsy, we share Scentsy. We sell ourselves. Okay, we sell our personality. We sell the experience. That's what you guys are doing to reach your goals. Remember, active's super, super easy. Don't look at it at 250 PRV as a goal. Look at what can I do to get there. 1 qualifying party, just 1, is all it takes to reach that. For 500 PRV, it's just 2. Every single month, that is how I get active, and that is how I reach over 500 PRV. You know, as a lot of your leaders in this group will tell you, we have to hit 500 PRV if we want to get paid a title. Every single time. We don't look at being active, we look at 500 PRV minimum. Because we want to get paid a title. You can get paid a title too, just think of it that way. Reach for 500 every single time and you won't have to worry about it. You know, it's super, super simple. If you want to break it down further, 8 lift boxes will get you to 250 PRV. If you think about it. 8 6-packs of wax at a 10% discount will get you to 250 PRV. If you're selling it on the back end and putting the order in for your customers using the buy 6 for $30 bundle that we have access to in our back end, it's only 9. Guys, do you guys know how easy it is to sell 9 6-packs of wax? Don't offer 1. It's all about how you offer it. Bundle it. Create your own bundle. Somebody's buying a warmer. Well, hey, how about we get you 6 packs of wax to go with, or wax to go with it? It's only going to cost you $30. That's a one-on-one conversation right there. Super easy. If they get a warmer and you add on 6 bars of wax, you're adding $30 towards your PRV goal, whether it's 500 or 250 for some of you guys starting out. Those are just super simple tips to get you to your next goal. Okay? Don't think of it as a big number, break it down. If you break down everything into smaller goals, it's going to be super, super easy to hit them. Okay? Don't make it complicated. We're here to make money, but we're here to make money the easy way. Okay? I'm going to turn it over to Amber, who's going to talk about earning your monthly sales bonus twice.
Hey guys, I'm Amber Dixon. And so I'm kind of going to go off of what Ryan said a little bit. You know, he was talking about getting active in 500. So now I'm going to challenge you a little bit more, and let's talk about getting that monthly sales bonus. Because in order to check that off on our bingo cards, we need to do it twice. So 2 of the months during this incentive period, you need to sell 2,500 PRV. And I know that's like a big, scary number, right? But if you break it down, it's only 5 $500 parties, right? I personally try to get every single party that I do to 500 just because that's when they get the most host credits. So I encourage you guys, if you are doing your parties and you get to, you know, the minimum, why not say, hey, if we can double this, you could get so much more in rewards. So then kind of challenge your hostess a little bit to kind of kick it up a notch. Let's get this to 500. So that way everybody's getting free shipping and you're going to get way more free and half price stuff. So we get a bonus for that, right? So if we sell the 2,500, we get a bonus right on top of everything that we're already making that month. So it's just money that we don't want to leave on the table. So if you need to make a little extra money each month, make sure that you are booking parties. So I would say the best way to start this every month is to do a booking blitz and get at least 7 parties booked, because we all know that life happens and at least 2 of those are going to drop off. So you want to have 5 parties that are actually going to work for you. I always say, you know, go for more because you know a couple of them are going to flop. I mean, it's just how it works. So 5 $500 parties will get you to your your monthly sales bonus. And like I said, we have to do that twice during this incentive to mark that off on our bingo card. So that's all I have to say about that. So I'm just trying to keep it short. So I'm passing the mic to Cassie Baker.
Hello. I'm Cassie Baker, and I'm going to talk to you about sponsoring, getting them to certified, well, shooting star and then certified. Kind of going to bulk it all in together because it all falls in the same category. I sponsor a whole lot, and recently I found myself I found myself in a rut. But I'm making a comeback, and the way that I'm making a comeback is I have to go back to my roots and remember what I was doing back then that helped me to sponsor so many people. And when I say so many people, I'm talking hundreds. Okay. It's a lot of people that I brought into the business. And what I done was I was real, I was authentic, and I shared my story. I shared my why. I told people why I love Scentsy, why I love being a part of Scentsy, the friendships, the connections, the events, the trips, all the things. Like, I'm not scared to talk about money. I share with people what I actually make. I'm not scared to share with them about friendships. It's just like just being me and sharing my story and getting that out there really does help me. Another thing is planting seeds daily. And a lot of people don't do this because you hear the word no and you automatically feel defeated. And it's really hard to bounce back from that, especially when you've heard no 10, 15 times in a row. And you're just like, what the heck am I doing wrong? You're not doing anything wrong. You've planted a seed, and no doesn't mean no forever. So remember that you have to water that seed, garden that seed, pull the weeds. You've got to do all the things. And then be confident, but don't be pushy. You can be confident without being pushy. It's not about convincing them. It's about offering a blessing, the blessing that is Scentsy. Scentsy has blessed my life so much. I would not be able to stay at home and be with my kids and not have to go clock in and hit the floor as a nurse. Like, Scentsy has truly changed my life. Share that with people. Ask them questions about their specific needs. Like, what can you help them do? What can you help them achieve? What can the money that they make from this business, what can that help them afford? Maybe it's a tank of gas. Maybe it's getting their nails done. Maybe they want to do more. It doesn't matter. You just have to make sure you're about them and not about you. Show simplicity. Show people how easy this is. It's not something that, like, I say easy with a grain of salt. It's easy. Like, it's not something that you have to have a lot of frill and a lot of the fluff. It's it's super simple to do from your phone or from your iPad or your laptop. You can do it while you're riding down the road. You can do it while you're traveling. You can, you know, whatever. Like, you can take this business with you anywhere that you go. So show them the simplicity of working the business. Follow up with them and offer support. Don't just, even if they tell you no, don't just leave them hanging. And then once you do get that recruit, you want to see how you can support them, and supporting them means I'm scrolling down to my notes here. Set clear expectations from day one. So we want to get them to that 500 PRV in the first 15 days to hit shooting star. The way that you do that is you create FOMO, you create excitement. It doesn't work on everybody, but it does on a lot of people. You want to show them that kit. That kit has changed. It comes with a Scentsy Air now. It's freaking bomb. I want that kit. Show them all of the things that they can get. Tell them the value of that kit and what they pay for the kit. Talk to them about the recognition, the ribbon that they'll receive, all of the things. People like to be recognized for things. People love that. And if they know that they're working towards something that they're going to be recognized for, they're more likely to do it. Break down that 1,000 PRV to get to certified. Don't just say, okay, girl, you need 1,000 PRV to get to certified. We can do this. Let's do it in your first 30 days. Like, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to walk with them. We're going to talk about goals. We're going to create an action plan, and we're going to figure out how we can work together so that in the process of them getting to certified consultant, we're also teaching them how to be a consultant, how to sell without selling. We're teaching them how to post, when to post. We're teaching them about a launch party. That is very, very important. We're teaching them about VIP groups, or reaching out to people that they know personally, making their list, reaching out to those people, and not just spamming their whole entire Facebook friends list with, hey girl, hey, I sell Scentsy, you want to buy some? That's not what we want to do. When you make it personal and you teach them to make it personal, you get a bigger return. People pay more attention to you when it is personalized and when it is authentic. So you're going to help them launch strong. You want to do this as soon as possible. Some people, I know, they join, you never hear from them again. Some people join and take 4 months to get back to you. Some people join and just drop off the planet, you know, but then you get those people that join and they really are rock stars and they really do want it and they really are excited about it. And when you find those people, it really does something to your spirit. But then you find the people, even after the ones that are amazing, that you're like, they don't want it like the other one did. And it kind of makes you feel defeated. But don't feel defeated, because you're going to find another rock star. Get them comfortable with sharing. And I love to share the mock VIP group. I love, what's that lady's name? Cynthia, I think, that has a mock VIP group. It's really, 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 really good. I share that with them. I don't share a lot of like boards and apps and things that's going to get them overwhelmed. Make sure you're keeping it simple, because you don't want to scare them away. And then just stay engaged, offer them support, help them to duplicate the things that you do in your business. How you work your business is how you want your team to work their business. And then they start sharing the opportunity. They start sharing the blessing that is Scentsy. And you want them to be able to duplicate the things that you have taught them so that they can share those with their new recruits. Let me get back to my notes, because I already went way off of these. Hold up, go back up. This one is about getting, either promoting yourself if you're not a lead consultant yet, or helping one of your downline promote to lead. Where did I forget? Here it is. Okay. Focus on personal PRV, 500 PRV monthly. And like Ryan's already talked about, and Amber's already talked about, like 500 PRV, it may sound kind of scary, but really that's not a lot. And when you think about the amount of conversations that you have daily with people, customer wise, and you really start to focus and look at it and say, maybe I didn't really have that many conversations. And when you start writing them down and tracking them, you see that, maybe I could talk to more people. Maybe I'm kind of staying in my shell. Maybe I need to step out of my comfort zone a little bit. And when you really start focusing on that, you realize that it's not as hard to get 500 PRV as you would think. So always keep your own party, your personal party open. Always, always, always try to book parties every single day. I don't care if you have 10 parties on your books. Try to book a party every single day. Doesn't mean you're going to book a party every single day, but you need to try to book something. Keep your books full. Promote bundles and saves. One thing that really, really, really helps me is my Scentsy Club subscribers. I get way over 500 a month just with my Scentsy Club subscribers. And that's because anytime somebody comes to me with an order, I say, and I learned this from Lisa Roberry, hey, do you want to save 10% on that and get $2 off of shipping? Because through Scentsy Club, if they're going to spend $30, they're going to get 10% off. Shipping is discounted at $8 in Scentsy Club. But then I come through with there's no commitment. You can schedule this, you can keep this, or you can cancel it later. Not going to hurt my feelings. You're not going to pay anything for it. Totally cool. And they end up subscribing and loving it. And they end up changing it all the time and adding new things and finding favorite scents. And y'all know all the things. Help your frontline stay active. So all the things that you have done, make sure you're teaching that to your downline. Make sure that you're tracking GWV, because GWV that's what you need to promote. Check your numbers in the workstation and adjust if needed. If you're not getting where you want to go, adjust. Reach up to your director or reach up to your upline. They can help you with ideas of things that you can do that will help you get PRV. Recognize small wins, especially those that are sponsors. Recognize the small wins. Don't just recognize the people doing the big things, because the little people, they matter a whole heck of a lot. And when you get a lot of those little people that are just maybe barely getting active, or maybe they don't even get active every month, and you add up all that GWV that they bring to your team, it's huge when you grow. So make sure that you are reaching out to them, congratulating them, recognizing them, shouting them out. Keep pushing forward, even if you don't hit. Momentum is everything. And I know, motivation is crap. It comes and it goes, and you just have to be driven to get where you want to go. So those are sorry, I probably talked longer than 5 minutes, but there you go. And I don't know who it's going to next. Katrina, back to Katrina.
Sorry, I thought it was me too, and then I was checking the list. Okay, so the next thing we're going to talk about is selling 5 warmers of the month. Every single month, since he gets a new warmer, and you, as a consultant, you can get it early. So, and I don't know if everybody's US, but in the US, it runs on the 15th and will run daily until the 28th for every day. If you aren't signed up by the 15th, I'm going to try to reword that. If you're not signed up by the 15th, it will continue to run for you until the 28th for that month. So right now we're March 5th. It's going to run on the 15th for the April warmer. The April warmer is so cute. It is one of the ones, it looks just like our hummingbird. No, it doesn't. It looks like the sunflower warmer that we had last fall. Yeah, it's there. It's all white, but when it has the bulb in it, and I'm sure with like a purple or a blue bulb, it is going to look gorgeous, because it is it the forget-me-nots? Somebody fix me.
Flowers. It's cherry blossoms.
Cherry blossoms. That's it. Sorry. I had it somewhere and it's gone. But anyway, so the April warmer is cherry blossoms. You have to sell 5 of those warmers in our 5-month incentive. Well, guess what? The consultant kit every single month counts. You get your consultant kit in March, April, May, June, July, which July is actually an August warmer, but if you get it before the 28th, it counts. So you don't even have to necessarily get a customer to order one in those 5 months. You just have to get your consultant kit. Now, I'm not saying just get the 5. If you get the 5 in, you know, if you can sell 5 of those cherry blossoms in March or in April, you're done. Not even worry about it. But anyway, the consultant kit counts. So you can use the consultant kits or you can sell them to customers. The April one would be the first one. No, I'm sorry. The March warmer of the month that we're selling right now. That's what it is. It's the egg with the chick, or no, the bunny hanging out of it. See, my words are not working tonight. You can start selling that one now, or you can sell April's and get those 5. I did have somebody contact me today for the eggs, so I've already gotten one checked. And I'm going to use my little coloring sheet and mark off one of those little guys. So that one's done. And then I'm going to help Angela out because she has an event tomorrow. So I'm going to cover her title really quick. By the way, I just noticed that my name at the bottom of that says Tracy DeMario. I am not Tracy DeMario. I don't know how many on here are new and don't know who I am, but I'm Katrina. I'm a star director, not Tracy. So don't judge Tracy on my job. Okay, so the next one is sell 50 spring summer catalog items. So this is the spring summer catalog. You need to sell 50 new catalog items. That means if it's already been around before, it doesn't count. So if I open right here to 18 and 19, these warmers, the only new one is going to be Farmland and Beehive. So they will have new next to them down here on the title. It says new. Those count for your 50, not the other ones. The other thing is, and I tabbed it because I wanted to remember to tell you, this fragrance grid, if there's a star, it counts. So even if Palm Trees and Ocean Breeze was a scent last spring summer catalog, it's now in a fragrance flower. So if you sell a fragrance flower in Palm Trees and Ocean Breeze, it counts. If you sell a bar in Palm Trees and Ocean Breeze, it does not. And so use those stars to sell the heck out of those stars. 50 items could be 50 bars. It could be 50 scent circle packs. It could be 50 flowers. It doesn't matter as long as they are new. So new warmers, new scents in that product. The Scentsy Black Quad, that's new. Weighted Hamish, when he comes back, he's not new. He was already around. But these little guys, those are new. You can sell those. Sell everything. You don't have to just sell the 50. But for bingo, that's what we're focusing on tonight. Sell 50 new products. And Amber, I'm going to pass it back to you so you can talk about club.
Okay. So, mine is new club member, and getting them to the $60 so they get a half price, item. So, kind of the best way that Cassie kind of talked about this too, of, you know, if a customer contacts you and they want a 6-pack of ours, right? And you're going to offer them to do a club so they get a discount. And then you could be like, you know, have you tried our laundry products? Do you use our cleaning products? Whatever. Get them up to that $60 PRV, and then they get a half price item. I love to utilize the whiff box as a half price item. It's a really good value. It's worth way more than what we pay for it. So I love to offer, you know, I can show you how you can get this whiff box for half price. Like, I think that is a really good way to get someone up to that $60, because I mean, you guys all shop online, right? We order everything basically online, and it's always like, you know, if you spend this much more, you get free shipping, or if you spend this much more, you get a free whatever. And so it's kind of the same way. We just have to work it for our business. So, you know, you got a 6-pack of bars. Okay, well, if you do 2 6-packs of bars, then you can get a whiff box for half price. Like, that's huge. Or, you know, if you do like a laundry love and a couple of room sprays, or not a laundry love, but like if you do a laundry set and some room sprays, then now you're at $60, you get a half price item. So that's one way that I love to put it to my customers of, you know, let's go ahead and get you a discount on this, add in a few other things that maybe you haven't tried, or some other items that you just love. and get it to that $60 so they get the half price whiff box. So, and of course, they can get anything for their half price, but I love to kind of dangle that whiff box because of the value of it, right? It's a good, really good deal to get that for half price. And that's the only way you can get one half price. You can't do it by having a party. So that's another way to get people to be like, even if you have a party, you can't get this for half price. The only way to get it half price is through Scentsy Club. So I think that, yep, that's all I have to say about the whiff box. And then, okay, it's me again, right? Am I going next? Yes. Okay, so my next one is selling 30 pods. And so I know like 30 pods seems like a lot, right? It's not. We just break it down into 6 packs of pods. It's not that many. And so here's what I say do. If you have it, take whatever fan diffusing device you have, a mini fan, a wall fan. I don't care if you use your purifier, your quad, whatever fan device system you have, let someone borrow it and try it with some pods, because if they try it, they're going to love it and they're going to order some. So that's one easy way to get those pods, because otherwise if people don't have it, like touch it, feel it, smell it with their own hands and their eyes and their ears and everything, they're not going to know what this is. They're going to be like, a pod, what? No. So we have to get the actual scent distribution in front of them for them to buy in, right? So that's all I had for that. I'm trying to keep it short so we can keep it moving. So I'm passing the mic to my girl Becky. She's up.
That's me. I'm Becky Gorga, and I'm going to talk to you guys about our clean products and our laundry products, and I'm just going to kind of sandwich them together because that's how they're listed on our website. So you have to sell 15 clean products and 15 laundry products. And guys, this is really easy. Like, first of all, you should be using our products. You should be using our clean and laundry products. That's the best way for, first of all, you to experience it so you can explain it to your customers so they can see that you're using it. Because once they see that you're using the product, they're more willing to try the product. Go live on social media. Don't be afraid to go live, especially with our clean products. Show them how well the Scentsy swipes work. Show them how you're using the counter clean. Show them the all-purpose cleaner in your shampooer, like your carpet shampooer, the bathroom cleaner. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. There are, and I'm going to have images that I'll share on the event page of doing cleaning bundles. Like you do a bucket for spring cleaning, and that will put like 5 items in there, and you can market it that way for your customers and just have fun with it. The laundry products, I would suggest doing samples, like especially with the whiffs. You can do the whiffs, and now that we have the suds sheets, give one out, get a box of them and give them out and let people try it, because once they try it, they're going to love it. And that's really the best way to get, we know that we have to get the smell under their noses for people to love our products. Like they have to experience Scentsy to really understand how amazing Scentsy is. And the best way to do that is to let them try it. So give them samples, show them you using it, show them how you use the products, show them your kids using it, go live and just get it in front of people. And that's my time. I think next is Ruth Ann talking about the
Hello, I'm Ruth. Ruth Neal, aka Ruth Ann. Okay, let's talk about my favorite product of all season, called the air purifier. Okay, so I've been asked a million times to kind of tell you how I sell them. Well, I've sold over 200 now as of the 28th of February when I sold 3, so it took me over to 202. Okay, so the way that I did it, because I personally did not have it at the first time. Like when you're new, obviously you're not going to have everything, but I learned the product. That's like the biggest thing. It's like when they ask you a question about any of the products, and especially something that's as high as that, make sure you can answer it. Like, okay, I'm going to just spit a couple because this is what I get daily. How many square foot does it cover? 200. Oh, so it would be perfect for an apartment or a studio or a bathroom. Okay, wonderful. Who doesn't like a smelly good bathroom? Okay, so you just, I mean, you put yourself in the shoes of when you want something sold to you, you want to know about it. You're not going to just spend $250 and not know a thing about it. Then once you get it, which I highly recommend you get it, um, especially when we're going to have 500 PRV, why not get one off one of your parties? Get it for free. When I first got my first air purifier, I spent $13.26. And that was because, well, tax and shipping. And with that $13.26, 201 more came to go after that. So honestly, it's know that product, know how to answer those questions. And when also spit that paying for. I think it's like religiously with me now. It's constant. Um, you don't have to put $250 down. Did you know that? Get them to trust you because that's a big product. Anytime that you're buying something that big, you want to be able to trust that person that's behind there telling you about this, especially when they don't see us in real life. So that's a real big thing. Once they learn you, then it's going to be a lot easier for you to sell them to people. Then when you get the opportunity, share you changing the filters, and then have your customers share them. Like I spoke to Casey a month or so ago, and told her share those. Have your customers share the pictures. If you guys need pictures, I'll post some for you so you guys can use them. Honestly, it's there's so many groups out there that have the pictures that you need, and real life pictures are sellers. The graphics are beautiful, but they don't sell the product. So it's really knowing the air purifier. Like the air purifier is my best friend, I swear. I've got 5 of them. I know. And then once you got the air purifier, you got that sold, and I always make sure I tell them about the club too, because they can get half off on that filter. And once they buy just one air purifier, I can guarantee you they'll be back for another one. It's a train. Because, and then I've got people that told their friends about it, and that's how I got that sold, because it's a repeat thing. And it's just really about knowing it, talking about the paying for, when I do the air purifier, make sure that I speak truly what Scentsy says about the air purifier. Even though I have like, allergies are everywhere. It's going to be coming up really soon. When people be talking about that, I ask them the same type of question. Hey, did you ever hear that we had the Scentsy air purifier and what this can do? And, just little questions like that. And then when you show them the results of a filter in just a month and a half, you can't believe how many reactions you can get out of one change. And that one change can turn you into, multiple sales of an air purifier. It doesn't matter the price. It's a matter of how it works, and how they can trust what you're selling them is going to be the same thing that they get when they get it at their house. And I mean, I'm always open to any questions too. You can always message me and get some ideas, or even take my pictures. I'll let you. I mean, not everybody can get one. It's just easier with if you have one, you can change them in front of them. But that's how I do it. I think it's Peggy is next.
I was thinking maybe they weren't going to let me unmute. So I'm Peggy. I turned director in October. Struggles are real. Not gonna lie. But I keep plugging away. So I'm on here to talk to you about the new Goldfish Crisps. they're not like your, oh, no, hold on a minute. I'm sorry. I'm on here to talk to you about whiff boxes. And I know probably every one of you on here has either gotten a whiff box, have a whiff box in your club, or know something about it. This is one where we have to sell 2. Hold on a minute. I just want to make sure. Sorry, I'm kind of scatterbrained. 2, where is it? 2, I'm bad. Sorry. I thought I was ready for this. 2 whiff box in 1 month. I wanted to make sure that was right. So you need 2 of these bad boys or girls in a 1 month period. So if it doesn't happen this month, you've still got several more months to get 2 of these, some from one of your customers. These are a great way to get a lot of product for next to nothing. This one, I just happened to pull this one off that one of my customers wanted, and then she couldn't afford it. So, but this is just one that had a ton of product in it for the money. Other ways that you can do this are getting them through your club. And I did verify with corporate because I wanted to make sure what I was going to say was correct. And it is, if you have current club members that have a whiff box in their club from this month till the end of July, I believe it is correct, the end of July, that qualifies. But you need to make sure that all your club members, out of all of them, at least 2 of them have a whiff box in their club for that to be to mark off your square. So that's, I mean, the whiff box is really simple and very easy to sell, because when you somebody says they want one, you offer them the club, because they're going to get 10% off, and then the shipping is going to be less. So it's great to get them to get it in the club to keep the subscription going. But for the bingo, you need at least 2 boxes in a 1 month period. That's pretty much all I have.
Thank you, Peggy. Is there any questions for anybody that's on here? Ruth, it looks like you've been asked to post your pictures. If you could do that, that would be fabulous. You can even just make an album on Bliss, and then everybody can add to it. If you don't have access to add an album, let me know. We'll figure it out. Any other questions though? I've got lots of notes that I'm going to start working on to get my blackout bingo. I mean, what better is for this team to do bingo with Scentsy? Like, we do bingo all the time anyway. So does anybody have any questions? George went back in the chat. I don't know if you guys have been watching the chat. He wanted to mention there is a virtual option for SFR. Stacy, I don't think so. I would call corporate. I want to say no, but I don't want to be wrong. I think it has to start and end within the qualifying incentive period. That's the way it's always been before. So I would go by that and just be safe. Anyway, sorry. Virtual SFR is available. It's still $350. And I actually have a grandbaby coming this July, so I will not be in Minnesota. I will be doing virtual with you guys, so I'll be there, kind of. But there's a lot of other leaders going, and you know, Tracy, you'll be there. A lot of the other leaders will be there. You definitely don't need me there for anything other than running for the front row of awards night. If you know, you know. So the virtual option is still the $350. You do get giveaways, and you get to watch all the trainings and all the sessions and everything with everybody, you know, while it's on. I don't know until the 10th, we won't know times. That's what I was gonna say. Actually, we probably won't even know times until like June. They don't usually post like the itinerary and all that stuff until later. So just know the dates, know that you're gonna be available for the dates. And as long as I'm not sitting in a hospital room, which I have my phone, I could sit in a hospital room and watch my SFR at the same time. So there's that. There's something else I was gonna say too, and I just thought of it as we were talking about. Oh, Amber mentioned the new club orders. She pushes whip boxes for half price. I love that. But also, Scentsy Club customers get exclusive brick options. Like they are the only ones that can buy bricks if you have a Scentsy Club. So if you have people that like bricks, you got to have a Scentsy Club. And if you're going to have a Scentsy Club, you might as well make it $60 and get free shipping. And then you can get bricks. So like 2 bricks in a bar is $60. That was one thing I was going to mention. That was just something I thought of and I made a note of. Anybody else want to add to anything and make me not be the only one talking?
I posted in the chat, but get your product training guide. Like I don't have a hard copy right now, but there's a PDF of it in the workstation and I posted the link to it in the event page. Study your PDF. It has facts about all of your products. It has the benefits of the products. It has things to help you say, like if you don't know what to say about it, it gives you that kind of information. So get it, study it, use it. It's your best friend. Yes,
I agree 1000%. I actually have mine, but it's with my event stuff that I just unloaded my car with, so it's downstairs. But it's like literally the size of a catalog. So you can stick that baby in your purse and carry it with you everywhere. Stick the catalog in your purse for one, because if you just happen to be, you know, looking at it through a doctor's office, you never know. It might help. Yeah, anything else? Anybody?
I
Good?
just utilize the Bliss page for pictures, for ideas. We've got pretty fabulous people in our group, and I know a lot of them are on here, a lot of them are on their way to Florida, but utilize that Bliss group as much as you possibly can. There's tabs up top that will guide you to pictures, to and anything that's posted on there. All you got to do is make it your own. Don't just copy paste it, because somebody's going to say, Peggy, you don't say y'all. You don't talk like that, you know? So you just need to make it your own, but you can utilize all that stuff. So if there's ever any doubt, go to the Bliss page and look up that information, because it's got a bunch of great pictures and copy and paste stuff to do. So this, a lot of this is very attainable. You just got to put your mind to it and get on it and get doing it. We've got March, April, May, June, and July. We've got 5 months to get this done. So let's go.
Also on Peggy's don't copy and paste. A lot of people like to use their kids' names. So if your kid's name is not Brayden, your post is going to look really funny if you stick a name, copy and paste, and people know you. So agreed. Read your post. Don't just copy and paste. Okay, I think if that's it, it is 8 o'clock on the dot. Did not think we were going to finish this in time, but we did. So thank you guys for attending. I will do whatever Tracy needs me to do to get this posted. So if anybody has any questions outside of the few of you that attended tonight, send them the link to the video. We're going to get it posted and they will have all of the questions for all of the things that we need to do for bingo on this video. This is going to make it so easy for anybody to hit bingo and get that blackout and get that gift certificate real easy. So have a good night, guys. Love you. Talk to you later.
Yes.